You know what? I got something for you. Here it is. Oh, and you know what? I went to Kmart and it was buy one, get one free. Yep, that was a nice little gem that I heard from a probably homeless man while I was riding the light rail on. I recently went through a kind of really stupid, really messy, really painful breakup. And as I was trying everything to feel better, it occurred to me that the thing that I was feeling was not a sense of heartache, but a sense of homelessness or extreme homesickness. I know that it's a cliche, but they say that home is wherever the heart is. It was like all the things in my life that had made me feel at home and made me feel like this place that I'm living right now is where I belong. I realized that I had tied to that person. The thing is that you can't determine your sense of home based on one other person. I based my entire belonging, my entire self-worth off of the opinions and thoughts of one person. And when suddenly that person is severed from your life completely, you don't just lose your best friend, you also lose your home. I am a person living in an apartment for the first time in my life, away from the place that I'd always identified as home. But for as long as I had had this place, I had also had him. And I built my entire routine around being used to having that person there. And I didn't know how to live here without him. And I was so excited to go home over fall break and see my family and see my high school friends, because I kept thinking if I can regain some small sense of what was once my home, then maybe I would feel content in the world again. But it didn't seem to be that magic all-healing agent that I thought it would be. There comes a moment in your life when you realize this place isn't my house anymore. You know, going home, I realized that that house, that fireplace, those bright, ugly orange couches, those things were not my home. Driving to Sonic at midnight with my two best friends, growing up in the parking lot of a mall while my friends sat there and laughed at me, that is my home. And I may feel a little lost, and I may feel a little homeless, and I may feel a little like there isn't a place for me in this universe. I may sometimes think, damn, I'm majoring in Greek mythology and the mellophone. I am never going to have a career. And sometimes it's really hard, and sometimes it sucks. And sometimes it feels like because you lost that one person, you've lost a greater part of yourself. But as time passes and passes, I'm realizing that with as many people as I have in my life who I love and who love me, if home is where the heart is, then my home should be everywhere. And one would be tempted, I guess, to regret the love that they've given out, especially if you've been hurt to that degree. But I can't regret that, because love is the highest gift you can give. Love as freely as you can. Love as much as you can. If your heart is everywhere, then you can never be spiritually homeless. My heart is in the mountains, in the sight of the Flatirons every single day as I walk to class. My heart is in the sound of my terrible French horn, in the paint on my brush, in the photographs of my friends. It still hurts, but it'll get better. I'm sorry this has been so heavy and serious. Next time I'll try to lighten it up with some penis jokes or something. Oh, here's one. What do you get when you cross a potato and a penis? A dictator!